But what he doesn't tell you is that Lisa Baldelli-Hunt, his longtime friend, was a member of the General Assembly at the time, and Chris was also serving on the City Council at the time when she failed to warn us about the state aid cuts that she voted for. Hi, this is John Ward, candidate for mayor of the city of Woonsocket. All of you have probably received this piece of mail from the Beauchamp campaign telling you how terrible I am because we're getting to the end of the campaign and they want to let you know how bad I am as a candidate. And so I thought I would take time to go over this with you briefly and talk about the items that are mentioned. First, to get the facts straight, Chris Beauchamp, when he speaks about my bringing in the Budget Commission and losing control of the city, Chris Beauchamp actually co-sponsored and approved the resolution that called for the Budget Commission to come into the city. He then speaks about how we didn't adequately plan for the reduction in state aid, but what he doesn't tell you is that Lisa Baldelli-Hunt, his longtime friend, was a member of the General Assembly at the time, and Chris was also serving on the City Council at the time when she failed to warn us about the state aid cuts that she voted for. He then talks about the failure of us to pass economic growth policies, and then talks about the vote to turn off the street lights. Well, the fact is, again, Chris Beauchamp served on the same city council at that time, and he was part of the unanimous vote to shut off the street lights because we simply didn't have enough money in the budget and had to cut costs. And so he participated in that vote and supported it. The other thing he talks about later is did not implemented any procedures in the finance department. Frankly, I'm a member of the city council. I'm not a member of the Baldelli-Hunt administration, and so I could not implement procedures in the finance department because it would be a violation of the city charter for a city councilman to, quote, interfere directly or indirectly with the conduct of any department. So I couldn't do that. However, what Chris doesn't know, and what I do know, is back when they were implementing the new software, and we were doing the same thing in the town of Lincoln, my assistant had very good skills in dealing with that software, and I asked her to contact Woonsocket Finance Department and assist them with some of the processes that were necessary to do the accounting work in that new software. Chris wouldn't know that I did that, but I did do it without me interfering, but actually assisting the staff in the finance department. And then finally he finishes with the most experience in politics, the schools remain underperforming. And I think he's forgotten that I have not been a member of the school committee now for 19 years. And finally he says the city is still classified as distressed. The city is still classified as distressed after 10 years of the Baldelli-Hunt administration serving as the chief executive officer of the city, Chris Beauchamp serving on the city council and for a time as the council president. So when you get this kind of mail, you have to remember you're at the end of the campaign, and where you see the return address saying 34 Meadow Road, it may as well say 304 Prospect Street because it is right out of the playbook of Lisa Baldelli-Hunt. And I just wanted you to know this so that you would know what's being put out there and how ridiculous the information is. It's just a hit piece. It doesn't belong in politics. We agreed to keep it all on the up and up and be gentlemen about this. And here is the failure to do that and the evidence about it. So thank you very much for anybody that's out there supporting me. And I look forward to this election on November 5th. And I hope you'll all support me between now and then, either early voting or on November 5th. Have a great day.